So I was scrolling TikTok shop just the other day and kept seeing the same thing. Certain stores are doing millions upon millions of GMV per month. Meanwhile, the majority can't even hit their first $1,000 GMV month. Same niche, same products, some even running AI UGC, right? So if you're a seller stuck under $1,000 per month, this video is going to be absolute gold for you. When I dug into what these winning stores were actually doing differently, the answer had nothing to do with their content, but it came down to 5 key things. One of them is a tool that almost nobody in the space is talking about. And to make life even easier for you, I've actually created a cheat sheet which will make sure that these 5 key elements are always front and center in your mind when it comes to your e-commerce strategy. Linked in the description as soon as we hit 100 likes on this video. But first, let me show you what's exactly going on underneath these stores that makes them so hard to compete with. They're running Shopify as their back end, and this is where it gets interesting because a huge part of their social proof, revenue consistency, their loyal customer base, that's not being built on TikTok. That's being built on Shopify. By the time they list on TikTok Shop, they're not starting from zero. They're arriving as a trusted brand, reviews already stacked, and repeat buyers already in the system. And TikTok's algorithm rewards that trust in ways most sellers never realize. Now, if you're not on Shopify yet, don't worry. I've got a link in the description. You can try it for $1 a month for the first 90 days. But here's the real question. What are these Shopify backed stores doing that the others aren't? Stay with me here because this is where it gets really good. Most sellers in this space are laser focused on the front end, product research, the hook, the AI UGC video, getting that first sale, and that stuff matters. But here's the trap everyone falls into. You spend all that time and energy getting a customer to convert, and then they land on a thank you page that does absolutely nothing. No offer, no upsell, no reason to come back. And that customer was literally in buying mode. Cart details already entered, purchase momentum still running, and you just let them walk out of your store. Here's the thing. That's your most expensive customer, the hardest one you'll ever win. And you left money on the table you didn't even know was there. So what are the stores clearing millions doing instead? Let me walk you through the 5 elements. These stores have built what I call a post-purchase engine, and the tool that I kept seeing when I looked under the hood is called Upsell. It ties directly into everything I've just showed you. AI UGC gets the first sale, your Shopify backend makes it profitable. Element 1 is the one-click upsell. So the moment someone completes a purchase, this tool shows them a relevant offer before they leave your store. One click, no re-entering payment details, zero friction while they are in buying mode. This is an app called Upsell. They were previously known as Reconvert, and apparently they're the #1 app on Shopify when it comes to upselling. So if you remember buying a can of paint or buying a pair of sneakers online, and after you made your payment, you were offered 50% off another can of paint or another pair of shoes. This is what this app does. I'm not even going to focus on the fact that they've been used by over 40,000 Shopify merchants, generated over 2.8 billion in revenue, 1,300 plus 5-star reviews on the Shopify App Store. But what's crazy is if you would like to trial them out and test this strategy out, they do offer a 14-day free trial. Link will be in the description. Here's an example. A UK brand called Oddballs used this to generate £89,337 in additional revenue and over 10,000 extra orders. Here's where it gets crazy. This is from customers who had already bought from them. So if you're thinking that's a big brand, that won't work for me. A jewelry store called Olivia Jewelry generated $138,000 in additional revenue in 12 months using the same approach. That perfectly leads us into element number 2. Most stores treat this as a dead space, a logo and an order number. These scaling stores treat it as a second storefront. This tool lets you customize it, product recommendations, bundle offers, countdown timers on a limited discount, and the buyers are still warm during all of this. This is the highest intent moment in your entire funnel, and most sellers are wasting it complete. And that segues nicely into element number 3. Here's the part most people don't realize that Upsell.com has. It triggers different offers based on exactly what the customer just bought. They see a complimentary hero product, main product they come to buy, they see a complimentary upsell next to that. And just like that, you've got a bundle buyer, which brings me to element number 4. So this one compounds. When your post-purchase flow includes a personalized offer or a discount on the next order, you are training that customer to expect value from your store beyond the first purchase. That repeat behavior is what creates the revenue consistency you keep seeing in those stores. It's not luck, it's a designed loop. And this perfectly leads us into element number 5, which kind of completes this loop for us. Everything that I've just walked you through, one-click upsells, the thank you page, smart segmentation, repeat buy mechanics, it's all inside one app. No developer needed, about 30 minutes to set up. And if you're not on Shopify yet, again, there's a deal in the description. And here's exactly why this matters for TikTok Shop and AI UGC sellers specifically. And this is the bit where I really want you to lock in. The stores scaling consistently are not just better at content. They've built a system where every customer they acquire through TikTok is worth more than the first order. You didn't need to reach out to any extra affiliates to create any extra ads or pay for any additional AI avatar tools. And it's the difference between stores that plateau and stores that keep climbing. Getting traffic from TikTok is the hard part. Converting that traffic twice, that's the unlock. By the way, if you'd like to see a future video where I dig into the intricacies of the app, where to find it, how to install it, and how to make the most of it, let me know in the comments. Thank you to the Upsell team for sponsoring this video.